Welcome back, everybody. And this will be our fourth episode of the Fire Lane podcast. I'm joined by my gorgeous, beautiful, amazing wife, Brenda.
Hello, everyone.
And welcome to the first of the month. It's the first of the month.
Yes, February 1st.
At the time of this recording. When it will be released is you'll find out.
Whenever you have time.
Yeah.
Whenever I remind you to upload it, that's when it'll happen.
And what is our topic for today?
So we felt that we should probably talk about...
The Black History Month.
No.
That's what February is.
Yeah, I know, but we're not black, so... I mean, we can't really say. Anyways, we thought we should talk about Valentine's Day or the meaning of love to people. Maybe just different perspectives on love and relationships and friendships.
And to start things off, we'll talk about how we met, which is a fun topic to talk about.
You love talking about it.
I love how we met, and I love telling you how amazing you were back then to me.
Back then? Oh, wow. Okay.
That was 5 years ago.
Well,
Almost 6.
If you're one of those people that loves a love story, you're gonna love this. It's super cheesy. Just like you would think that we would make it, like make it out of a movie, but it actually did happen the way we're gonna tell it.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, just keep listening.
So I'm going to start off.
And if you're not interested, then keep listening anyway.
True.
You're gonna start off? Why?
Huh?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why are you gonna start it off?
Because it's my story.
Okay, why don't you start off with your portion?
Let's start off like what was happening before.
Yeah.
That led to us eventually meeting.
That's perfect.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to start off first?
No, go ahead.
Segura.
Yeah. I'm such a
Because after this podcast, I don't want you to tell me like, hey. I'm kidding. She doesn't know that. But, so, before I met you, I was single.
Where are you now?
Yeah. For 3 years. Like, I didn't have any girlfriends. I didn't do nothing. It was a 3-year dry spell.
Wow.
I could hear the listeners being like,
Sasquatch.
¿Cómo le hiciste? How you're alive?
Okay.
But yeah, for 3 years, I didn't have a girlfriend. I mean, I hung out with girls and stuff, but it never went past that. There was no touchy-touchy or feely-feely.
I'm probably sure that like some of the girls that you probably did go out with are like, what do you mean? Like, wasn't I your girlfriend?
No.
Right.
In 3 years, I never asked the girl that I hung out with to be my girlfriend.
Well, maybe they thought they were your girlfriend.
I don't care.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway.
This is about love, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't love him. So.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's great. Perfect.
Yeah, until I met you.
And then?
So yeah, it was a 3-year spell. And it started in my junior year, I think. Started 2011. Because we met in 2013, right?
I think so.
So it started 2010. Around there. I don't know. But anyway, it started then. And then graduated from high school. And of course, the natural route that everyone was taking was, go to college, bruh. What country are you going to? I'm going, no. But my friends were, I guess, peer pressure or like influencing me. So I applied.
That's why you went to college?
And my mama.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, but your friends?
Oh yeah, they're the ones who like took me to
No
apply.
way. Okay.
But I applied late to UTEP, and then I got accepted. But then I saw like everything, the bill. I was like, "Sas,
How
no,
expensive.
I want an education, but I don't want to go broke getting one." So I went to community college, and even then, I registered late. I registered so late that I didn't know how to sign up to a math class. And when you sign up to a math class, there's a lab, so you have to sign up to both.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. I had no idea how to sign up to the lab class.
Uh-huh.
And instead of that, I ended up picking English 1 or whatever, which is a class that
Why?
where
Why
we
that one?
because there was no other class. It was either math or English.
Oh, and you couldn't take math because there was no lab?
Because there was a lab, but I didn't know how to pick it.
Oh,
Like I didn't know how to register for it.
okay.
But my procrastination led to that. Led me to picking that English class where we met.
So yeah, so we did meet in English class at our community college.
Okay.
But
But
before that, I why did I enroll in school? I've always wanted to be a nurse. So I was making life changes after I graduated from technical school to be a medical assistant, and I wanted a better life for my son and I. So I was making life changes. I had just moved into an apartment and I enrolled in school. And how did I pick my classes? I don't even remember. I have no idea. And I don't even know why I would pick English, because that's like the least subject that I like.
I'll
But I
remember
did.
how to pick my classes because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know
Because I love
why.
you.
I just know that I I love you too. I just know that I picked, I had what, I had 4 classes, I think. I was taking 4 classes or 3. I
I don't
think,
know.
I don't know.
All that matters is that we took that English class.
Yeah. So we had English class what, Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yep.
Mhm. And that's where we met.
My second day of college, we met.
That's true.
So I want to tell each other's perspective of each other when we met. So in this point, I was 19 years old. I thought you were 18 and you were like going into that early college program for medical, whatever.
Cuz I was wearing
And
scrubs.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you were in scrubs. And I thought you were like a swaggy girl. Like those girls who,
Okay, in my defense, scrubs are a little like they were a little bit loose.
no, swaggy, not saggy.
Oh. Okay.
You were not saggy at all, girl.
Babe.
I said swaggy.
Oh,
Like you like
because of
Drake
my shoes.
and you wore those, ¿cómo se llaman esas? Like the snapbacks, whatever.
I did
Those
not
hats.
wear that.
That's what I picture you like. Because of your shoes, because you're
Just
wearing high
because of my
tops.
shoes.
Yeah, that's where all the girls were wearing, those swaggy girls were wearing.
I
Trying
just
to be
liked them
cool
because
and
they were
everything.
pink. Pink
I
and
didn't
black.
know. What was your perspective of me? The first day you were like with your hoodie up.
Okay,
You don't want to
so
talk to anyone.
no, because I wasn't going into college thinking that okay, I'm gonna meet the love of my life. Like, no.
Who that?
You. I went into college for me and my son, and I wasn't like, I didn't want to be bothered by any boys, or I was like, I'm just here to take my classes and that's it. Like, I wasn't looking for anything.
And then what happened?
I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I just know that I was there just to take my classes. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to talk to anybody. I
So
didn't think you had to talk to anybody, first of all.
it's college.
So?
What do you mean so?
Like,
That's your experiment.
okay. So then?
JK, I never did that. But so the first day we never saw each other's faces. We were just there to like. It was the intro to the class. It was boring. I didn't see your face.
I saw your face.
What'd you think of it?
Like, I saw you come in.
What'd you see? What'd you think of my face?
I didn't. I saw you come in, and I was just like okay, because I was wearing my hoodie, so I was just like, I'm not paying attention to anything. So I was blocking anything from
You were blocking my face.
everything, even the teacher. Sorry.
Yeah,
So I did see you come in, but I didn't pay attention.
I didn't see your face.
Oh no.
So come the second day. By then we
Which
were.
was Thursday.
Yeah, which was Thursday. We had to already have our books or whatever, and I'm a cheapo. I need to keep as much as possible of
It's not that.
my financial aid.
No. You procrastinate too
No,
much.
I'm a cheapo. I'm telling you, because all my textbooks, I either rented them or got them for free, like PDFs.
Everybody did.
I only bought one book.
It's college. Like, people do that all the time.
Yeah, but you bought your books. I didn't buy my books.
I didn't know any better.
Exactly.
And plus, I was working. I don't know, like...
But it's not because I procrastinated. It's because I need to order them and they don't come in 2 days.
Well, okay, so people that know me know that I'm, like, follow the rules type of girl. So if they tell me you need to buy these books, that's the first thing I did. I bought my books. And I didn't know, like... They had told me you could rent them, but...
I didn't.
So I bought my book.
I rented them online.
I made sure I had my book.
I kept like my first semester. I kept like $2,000 of my financial aid. I was banking, or so I thought.
Yeah.
Then we started going out like
So
Sasquatch.
mean.
Esos textbooks tan caros.
So yeah, you didn't have a book.
Yeah, the second day, we were already gonna get started to do like group activities and lessons or whatever. So I needed a book. I didn't have a book, and just to make a mental image for our listeners, I sat next to you, kind of like to your right, but a little bit behind, in front of a pillar, and you sat to my left, a little bit forward, on the side of the pillar. And the teacher told us, okay, open up your books to blah, blah, blah. If you don't have a book, get with someone who has a book.
Yeah.
Right? And then what happened?
And then I don't know. You tell me, because I just know I heard some type of noise coming from your mouth.
What should we also
Because you weren't saying words.
What's that saying?
I don't know, because I just remember, like, okay, I have a book, but I think I turned.
Well, let me explain what happened. So, it was literally like one of those romantic movies where, like, the boy sees a girl for the first time and it's, like, in slow-mo and there's, like, wind blowing in the girl's hair. And she's, like, turns.
No.
All, I don't know, romantic in a way. And the boy's, like, drooling. Like, that's how it was.
You weren't drooling.
It was slow-mo. Because this is the first time I see your face.
Yeah.
And for me, like, what made me, like, be attractive to a girl is their eyes and their smile. And then you turn to look at me. And then what I was trying to say is, well, you have a book. See, I'm back in that
Why are
moment.
you blushing? You're blushing right now.
Well, I guess you have a book, so we can be partners or something like that. What came out of my mouth was like...
Some type of noise.
and then what'd you say?
I don't know. What did I say? I just remember being like, what?
Or like, excuse me?
Did I say excuse
or sorry?
me?
I don't know. I
See,
just know
I was
after
being
that I couldn't
proper.
talk anymore, so I just pointed to the book.
Did you really?
I felt like a caveman, like you, me now.
Yeah.
So that
Did
was,
I
I
understand that? Like,
have no idea.
I have no idea either.
We just, I just know that ever since then we were never in separate groups.
Yeah, it was hilarious because, like, literally almost every class, she would be like, okay, get in groups.
I think it was every week.
Oh, and then we would always stay in the same place and people
Mm-hmm.
just come sit with us.
Yeah.
And then she would be like, okay, you guys, like, people need to rotate. Make sure you guys are rotating, not staying in the same side. And we didn't care. I was like, I'm not moving
Why didn't you move?
because I was already comfortable there.
You told me because I was there.
Oh, I was
Because I
already
didn't move.
comfortable there.
Well,
Because
anyway.
you and I had already been in the same group, like, since the beginning.
Well, anyway. That's how we met. That's how we first saw each other. And then I think the following one, that's when we like exchanged names or whatever. Like we got to know each other in that little group.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
So I think it was that either that week or the next week that we knew how old we were and like what was going on outside of our school life.
Yeah,
So keep in mind, I'm a 19-year-old at the time
yeah.
and I'm like crushing on this girl really hard.
And I was working full time. A mom of Abel was what, like 3-year old, and at the time I was 25. Yep. So priorities were different.
You were my MILF.
Oh my goodness. I got called that so much.
Oh, because you are.
Yeah, so so we were in the group and
Then what did I
we
do when you told me you were 25?
it was horrible. We were in the group and we had to say our name, how old we were, and what did we do outside of school or something, our hobbies, or I don't know what you usually say. And it was you, me, and two other girls, no? And I remember we went around, and when I said, okay, my name's Brenda, I'm 20. No, I said I said my name is Brenda and I'm 25. You said, shut the hell up. That loud in a classroom full of people, and everybody just stayed quiet.
Yep.
And I chirped, I was like, okay. So then everybody kept to their own groups, and then I said, I'm a medical assistant, I have a son. I don't know what else I said.
In my head, I'm like Sasquatch.
Yeah, it was very like I was like, oh my gosh, like he thinks I'm old. Cause you reacted really crazy, like shut the hell up. Like,
Yeah, because I
what?
didn't believe you were old. I thought you were 18.
And you did even ask me to show you my
ID?
my ID. Like, show me an ID. And I was like, I'll show you my ID. You don't believe me? I'll show you my ID. And I did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you were being crazy.
Oh, yeah, you looked 18. Couldn't believe you were 7 years older than how you looked.
I was 6 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was like the first time that I was like, oh, this guy
Okay.
thinks I'm old.
And at what stage did you start liking me?
I got attracted to you right away because I don't know if I should say this.
Because of my nipples.
Because your nipples were always like if it was cold outside,
Okay.
that's how, and then like it would make your shirt look good. I don't know.
My nipples made my
No, I
shirt
don't
look good.
know.
So if
Well,
my
my
nipples
cheeks
weren't
are
hard,
hurting.
my nipples weren't hard, my shirt wouldn't look good.
No, I'm pretty sure it did, but they were always like that. So I don't know. I think it was more of like you were the only guy that wasn't like all over me,
That's
and
very true.
I like that.
I was very mean to you.
You were very mean to me.
You never did any work. We were always in a group together. You never did any work. You read a lot, but you didn't work at all.
Honestly, I didn't understand anything that I read.
Exactly.
Like I was like, "Oh my gosh, I hate this class." But yeah, you were very mean. But you were like you didn't start being mean till you were comfortable with me because in the beginning, like I would try to make conversation with you and you were super weird. Like
I was very short.
one day you came in and then I was like, "I like your shirt." And then
I almost hyperventilated. Because at that time, I was wearing my big jacket. I have no idea why. Because it was like, I think it was towards like the end of February into March.
yeah.
So it was getting a little bit hot. I was wearing a big jacket, like a winter jacket. And I kept it on.
Yeah.
And then the teacher said, make sure you ask your partner next to you or whatever. So you turned to me and you asked me a question. I turned super red and I felt super hot. And I have no idea what you asked me. And I was like,
that.
ask the teacher. And I left. I left to the restroom.
You said ask the teacher?
I don't know. As the teacher was behind.
I do remember you like getting up. I was like, what's wrong with him? And you did look a little sweaty.
Yeah, I was sweating as heck.
But the point is
I was
that
damping a lot.
in the beginning, like I said, I like your shirt because you were wearing what like some DJ shirt, right?
No, I was wearing a white shirt.
No.
Yes, I was.
No.
I remember what I was wearing that day.
No.
Yes.
It wasn't that shirt because I remember I liked your shirt. It was black.
No. I remember I was wearing white.
Okay. Anyways, whatever you were wearing, I said I like your shirt.
Because my pit stains turned yellow.
I like your shirt, and you said thanks, and then just silence, awkward silence.
Well, yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I just turned back.
Because my mindset, like, I liked you. You were attractive. And you didn't move groups. So I had to find a way to block you or block myself from, like, falling in love with you.
Oh, please.
Because I was 19. You were 25 with a 3-year-old son. So, like...
Why would you fall in love with me by just, like, sitting next to me and saying, like, something else?
I don't know.
But then...
Like, seeing your smile in your eyes every time we had class, that's hard.
But then another time I was like... and it was after the weekend.
And you didn't even know my name.
Wait. After the weekend, I said, how was your weekend? What did you say?
Good.
And then awkward silence. Like, okay. And I was like, what the... Do you know what's up with this dude? He doesn't want to talk to me. So
Yeah.
I think then that's... I started getting more attracted to you. Like, why doesn't he like me? Because all the other...
See my technique? See my technique that I had before in the daycare? I didn't do nothing.
They came to you. Yeah, definitely. I
So
did.
you came to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that was my mindset. I wasn't going to ask you out because you, like in my head, you were, I guess, with someone or working it out with someone. So you had no interest in being with a 19-year-old who had no job, was living with mama, has a crappy car. I mean, I was blessed to have a car.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
And it was true. I wasn't looking for anything.
Exactly. So,
Not even when I was like, what doesn't he like me? Like, I didn't even think about, like you and I getting together.
Mm-hmm.
It was just whatever.
Then one day, since you didn't move groups, I started to really like you. And I remember during that time, I would always talk to my friend about you. It would always be, dude, she's not gonna go for you, bro. She's 25 with a 3-year-old kid. You're 19, you have a job.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. And I think it was a Tuesday that the teacher asked, like, hey, midterms are like next week or whatever. Who needs extra time on Thursday for studying?
Uh-huh.
And you raised your hand. I was like, I do, teacher.
I didn't say that. But I did because I was like horrible at it. I had no idea. English and me just don't click. I'm a math person. So
So
it's
then,
like, how the heck am I gonna pass this class? Like, I need to stay.
so then I said I needed tutoring too, even though I didn't.
You didn't need it at
But
all.
that week, I was working my way up to asking you out on a date. And then
Working up the
Thursday
courage.
comes. Yeah. Thursday comes. I'm sweating a lot. And it's like getting towards the end of the class. I'm sweating more. I'm getting super nervous and my heart is beating super fast. And then she's like, okay, the end of the class is here. And you leave. And I stay there. And I'm still sweating. I remember because I was wearing shorts and I felt like my whole butt and legs were wet of sweat. And I was too embarrassed to get up because I already said I was going to stay. So I pretended to
So
need
you
help.
stayed?
Yeah.
Aw.
And I was like, all right, I guess. So then, yeah, I didn't try again. And then like 2 weeks later, spring break came along. So we had a week off.
But before that, the part where you super mean, because I will never forget this. When we were doing group work, and we were missing, I think, a couple of questions. You looked at me and you said, you do it because you never do anything. And I was like, what? Okay. And I went home and I started doing the homework
Okay.
really hard because you said I didn't do anything.
Was I lying?
No.
Exactly.
But still, that was rude.
Yeah. So then spring break comes along. And what happens?
So it's spring break. I just remember that was when I used to drink. And two of my cousins came over and we were drinking. And then I remember just like telling them about you a little bit.
What'd you tell him?
I don't know. Probably that I liked you or something. I don't know. But
Wait, why'd you like me?
wait, before that, for the longest time, I didn't know your name.
I know. And I did. You know how I knew your name? I found out.
How?
I figured a way to find out.
How?
Because we would always use, on the group
Yeah.
work, we would always put the names. So I would turn, and I was like, oh, her
That's
name
how
is
I
Brenda.
found out too.
No, you didn't. You asked me.
I asked you what's
Yes.
your name.
You're like, what's your name again? It was like the 10th week. And I'm like, I guess. I was going to ask you out the week before.
Oh my gosh,
I didn't even know my
imagine.
name.
That's horrible. But I'm just really bad with names. Like, really bad with names. So I didn't know your name. I remember that we had, like, kind of talked one time where you say you were more into Twitter.
What?
Yeah, one time you said you were more into Twitter. Because I think I asked you, like, do you have a Facebook or whatever? And you said that you were more into Twitter. Because you were. You were more into Twitter. Yes.
I don't remember.
Yes, and then I remember like trying to look you up on Twitter, but then I was like, well, what's his name? And I didn't know your name. So then after that, that's when I asked you.
And then what happened?
And then I looked you up on
You
Instagram.
stalked me.
Okay, for everybody that's listening, he's gonna sit here and say that I gave him my number,
Because he did.
and it's 100% true.
And you stalked me. And you said it. You said
I
you were
did.
trying to look me up on Twitter.
I did.
But where'd you look me up?
Instagram.
And then?
And then I requested you.
Okay.
You added me. Then you had a picture of some pancakes or letters made with pancakes in those plastic or paper plates.
Yeah.
And then I commented on it because you were saying like vote for me or something.
Yeah. It was for a competition.
Uh-huh.
And you were being rude. You said like, no, I'm not going to vote for you because you're mean to me.
Yes, I did. I still have that.
And then we had a conversation on
Through
Instagram.
Yeah.
Still live.
Uh-huh.
Still live up there.
If you guys want to go check it out.
And then you give me your number.
Mm-hmm.
I save it. And I confess to you.
But this is funny because you didn't even ask for my number.
Yeah, I didn't ask her.
Like, out of nowhere. It's because I was like, why are we having a conversation through Instagram? So I was like, here's my number.
Because at that point, I still don't know if you like me or not.
If I'm giving you my number,
No, like before that.
Oh.
That's why I didn't ask for it. Because I confessed to you that I was mean to you because I think you're cute.
Yeah, you did. No, you said...
You're like, oh, thanks.
I said, you're mean to me. And you said, if you vote for me, I won't be mean to you anymore. And then I think I said, like, are you sure? Or like, and then you said, yeah, that's not the reason why I'm mean. And I was like, then why are you mean? And then you said, because I think you're cute. And I said, thanks.
Yeah. And then a couple messages later, you just give me your number.
Mm-hmm. Here's my number.
And then I text you.
Uh-huh. You didn't, thank God you didn't wait 3 days.
No, I texted you that same day.
Yep.
It was a Friday, no?
Uh-huh.
Texted you and then...
We texted ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Because even in the morning, we started texting. I remember because I was doing laundry.
I don't because I was sleeping. And I was like, why is this girl texting me? Kidding.
And I had Saturday morning class too.
Me too.
You did?
You had it later.
No, it was at 8.
No, I had it at 10.
I had it from 8 to 12.
No, you didn't. Not that semester. I remember because when we were going out, you would have to pick me up once because my car was.
Oh, yeah?
So
Oh.
I went, that first semester I went to Saturday school.
So then I didn't have Saturday school.
No.
Till the next semester.
I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
true.
I asked you out on a date. Did I ask you through text or in person?
I don't know. Now I do remember when you asked me to that DJ, Calvin Harris.
No, I didn't ask you there.
No?
I said I was planning to.
Oh, yeah. You said you were going.
Yeah.
You told me you were going. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Because I bought 2 tickets.
Yeah.
With the faith and hope that I was going to ask you out and you would want to go. Pero no te fuiste. Me dejaste solo abandonado.
Okay.
And then I think the first weekend that we were going to hang out was that I invited you to my friend's pool party.
Mm-hmm.
And you went out with your cousins. And I was like, well, whenever you're done, come over or whatever. But then I had a family emergency. And I was being so selfish. I was like, dang it. Why did that have to happen right now? And so yeah, and then you came home. You didn't come home. You came to my home at 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you could hang out.
Yeah.
So you could hang out with me. And then the following day was Easter. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't Easter in March.
Mm-hmm. It
At
was
5
my
in the
mom's
morning.
birthday.
It was at 5 in the morning that you came to my house. Just want to make that clear that you came at 5 in the morning. And then I go into your car and all I smell is like heavy, heavy body spray, perfume, because you showered with it
It
before.
was peach. It smelled like peach.
Smelled good, but it was a bunch of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just hanging in your car. I kept biting you because you kept getting close to my face, even though you deny it.
I don't remember that.
I do remember that because I was very much provoked
Yeah.
to kiss you.
And it was funny because you came out in your PJ.
Yeah. It's 5 in the morning. What, do you want me to come out in jeans?
Yeah.
Why? It's 5 in the morning. I was supposed to be asleep.
Yeah. I
And
didn't go to
then,
sleep.
and then what happened?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You do know.
What? We went on a date?
No. That day.
Oh, when you tried to kiss me?
Yeah.
And then I hugged you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was epic. Like, he's getting
That
near
was
to-
a test for you. Like, I was gonna see, okay, if I kiss her, then she likes me. If she doesn't want to kiss me back, then I guess I just got friend zoned. So I got friend zoned for like 3 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Those 3 seconds were the longest time of my life. Because you were hugging me for those 3 seconds.
Uh-huh. I didn't want to let go.
Yeah. Because when I went to retreat, you like kept hanging out. I was like, all right, I'm your friend.
I get it. I was like, oh, poor him.
But then we came face to face.
And you went for it again.
Yeah. Did you expect it?
No.
Were you surprised?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Very much. Yeah.
And then I think the next week we went on a date. I went to go take you. Did I take you to Chili's first?
You took me to honor. Yes, you did. To Chili's.
Yeah, I went to Chili's.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to the movies to go see Evil Dead.
I don't remember that.
I do.
I don't remember the movie.
That's the only reason I remember, because it was our first date. And then...
I just remember getting pulled over.
Oh yeah, we got pulled over, huh?
Yeah.
Because of my light. My backlight.
Remember how when you were going to take me on that date, you didn't want to show me your car?
Our first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't want to show me your car. And I was like, just show it to me. You're like, no. You'll see it that day. And I was like, why? What's the big deal? Why? Why was it such a big deal for you?
I didn't know if you would like be judgmental, like, oh, este chao tiene... Suck. Have a better car than him.
I mean, I did, but...
Exactly.
Yeah, because you were 19, no job,
Exactly.
living at home.
I had to take my steps carefully.
And I was already independent, like... So...
Exactly.
But
So
no.
then, yeah, a week later you told me you love me. You remember how?
Yes.
I told you I love you back. No, wait, before
We
that.
told each other we loved each other before we even started, like, being official.
Yeah. And then before we even went our first date, I think, I took you to meet my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Was it? Was it before our first date or was it after?
No, it was after.
Was it after?
It was... I think it was the same night that you asked me out.
No.
Because I was wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, but when you met my mom, we were supposed to be at school.
Uh-huh.
Or like not supposed to be at school. Like we went to school, but then you came.
I was supposed to be in class.
No. We had the same class.
No, but I had a class after.
Oh yeah.
I had
So instead of going to that
psychology.
class, you came with me and took you to my house to meet my mama. And up until that point, every time I went to go see you, I told my mom, I'm just going with a friend, one of my guy friends. And then as soon as we walk into the door, I was like, Ama, ¿estás con unos de tus amiguitos,
Yeah, and she starts hitting you with a trapo.
But she said that because she was washing dishes. Then she comes and she's like surprised that I have a girl here.
Uh-huh.
And then she hits me with a
And I
trapo.
was like, oh my gosh. That's the very first time. I think that's why I've always been scared of your mom ever since that day.
She spanked me with a trapo.
Cause she was like,
That was like a love tap.
I know, but still,
That was a love tap. Like I love you,
like
mijo.
the way she reacted, like,
Oh.
¿con qué estás? Like, oh, sorry,
So we went
sorry.
on our first date. Yada yada yada. We told each other we love each other. And then we went on our second date, which was a little bit more boring.
What was it?
Went to see the fight with one of my friend's house.
Oh, that's true.
And then I think we were a good month in and a half or whatever.
Mhm.
It was the 17th of April, gonna be 18th.
Mhm.
And then you came to my house, had this cool idea to watch like movies in my laptop, and I'll put speakers on the side or whatever, and we'll be in my mom's backyard in a columpio,
Uh huh.
in a swing. And up until this point, I didn't plan to do this, but then you were like leaving, and I was walking into your car, and we got in your car, and I was saying bye to you, and I just looked at you, and I said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And then what'd you say?
I don't know.
You do know. What'd you say?
No,
Huh?
it's a no.
Well, how'd you say it?
I don't know.
You do know how you said it.
No.
You were like, haha, no. I'm like, oh, dang. You're like, wait, you're not kidding? Like, no. And this whole time you're cracking up like this. And me over here, I'm like, hello, darkness, my old friend. It was like missing the winning shot. That's how it felt. It was like kicking a penalty where there's no goalie and missing.
Hey, but you're here, so.
It was like shooting a free throw with a 10-foot basket and missing.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Mhm.
And then what'd you say?
I don't know. I don't know what I
And
said.
then you were like, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, of course I'll be your girlfriend. And then you hugged me and stuff.
Mhm.
And ever since, we started being boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah. That's our cheesy, crazy story.
That's how we met. Wait till the next episode where we get
Aye,
into
aye.
what came after that. That's the fun part.
No, they don't want to know.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
We
'Cause-
lived happily ever after.
Yeah, after that part.
But yeah, I feel like it was very meant to be for us to meet that way.
Yeah.
And you quickly realized that I wasn't a gold digger or anything. Uh-huh.
You were my sugar mama.
No. No, I wasn't because we were talking about that today that you never wanted me to pay for anything. Like you couldn't.
Yeah, it's like that song that I like that says, it says I took you out even when I had no money.
Yeah.
Because I had no money and I still took you out.
I know. Like how
I
did
would
you
ask my mom.
Did you really?
No. No.
Like you
I used
never
my financial aid money.
never wanted me to pay for anything.
No, because
I was like,
I want to take care of you.
yeah. And I think that's another thing I really like. I loved that ever since the beginning, like you've always opened the door for me. At 19 years old, you did something that most guys don't do ever in their life.
Because I was a 19-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I am.
And I felt really weird when you would open the door. Like, what are you doing?
You know I do it now.
Huh?
You do know I do it
Yeah,
now.
I do. And that's why I wait for you to do it.
Our listeners don't know, but they can picture why.
No, they can't. But yeah,
But that's how we met.
fun time.
Yeah. Love talking about it.
I know you do.
Wait till you hear
Makes me uncomfortable.
what happened up.
This conversation makes me uncomfortable.
So, next episode that is just you and I. It's probably going to be either the next one or the following one. We'll talk about making it through the rough patches of a relationship.
Mm-hmm. People
Just
think
to
they
give
have
you a
it rough.
sneak peek.
No, no sneak peek.
No, not a sneak peek, but like a concept. Is that our first year and a half was like the worst part of our relationship.
It was kind of fun.
It was the worst part of our relationship. It was fun. For you. Hey. Like we had fun moments, we did fun things, but relationship wise,
But
it was rough.
this topic is about love and our love story.
We made it through that rough
Let's
patch
not
because of our
mention-
love. Because our love was stronger than that rough patch.
So yeah, guys.
So, look out for that episode. It's gonna be called World War III. JK.
No,
But yeah.
but yeah. Let
That's
us
how we
know. Let us know how we're doing.
Let us know your Valentines
Yeah, let us know how you met your wife or your significant other.
or how you wish to meet them.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Just give us some feedback. We love you all. Thanks for listening. And
And-
babe, thanks for having me again.
And thanks for saying yes after saying no
To be your girlfriend.
to both engagement and I'm kidding.
You're welcome.
We didn't even talk about getting engaged. That's after the rough patch.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll see you next episode.
Bye.
Later.